Well, we've gotten behind here recently on our vlogs, and the main reason is because we all went out of town. Yes, again, this time we all went together to Rose Creek Farm. Also, as soon as we got back, we all got some kind of weird colds. So yep, that's why I sound a little funny. I sound like I'm holding my nose, but I'm not. That is what we're dealing with. But some time ago, Lacie promised on Instagram to make a video about Comfrey infusion. Yes, there's so many benefits to Comfrey. You can use that plant for a number of different uses. And today, Lacie's gonna show you in this vlog how to make Comfrey infusion.
Okay, I'm out here at our Comfrey plant. I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. This is Comfrey. See how the leaves are? They're a little bit fuzzy and can be a little itchy, but this is Comfrey. Okay, now I have me a big bucket of Comfrey right here. I'm gonna go inside and we're gonna wash it and we're gonna let it wilt for a little bit. Okay, we're back inside, and while I was outside, let me show you what was going on inside. Josiah decided to decorate Micah with some stickers. Hey Micah. Okay, now what I need to do with the Comfrey leaves is I need to wash them off. Now that all the Comfrey is washed, I need to dry it. Okay, say hey. You've been wanting to say hey. So we still have a sticker over here. Really? Thank you. Okay, the Comfrey is now drying. So whenever that gets done, then we're gonna let it sit for a little while and bruise it up, and then we're gonna put it in a jar, and I'll show you that next. While the Comfrey's drying, I got out my crock pot right here. I'm gonna put water in it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it heated up. Now that I have my water warming up in my crock pot and the Comfrey is still drying, I want to make sure that I have a really clean glass jar. So I am going to use an old pickle jar. Okay, I think that my Comfrey is now dry enough to go ahead and put in my jar. But before I do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a towel and put over my Comfrey, and I'm gonna kind of smash it up. I wanna bruise it, so I wanna bust those cells that are in there so I can extract all the good nutrients that I need and out of the plant and infuse it into my oil. Here's our Comfrey right here. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's already kind of droopy and wilted a little bit. And that's what we want. And any places that are black, like that right there, or any dirt, we want to make sure we get all of that off. of comfrey, I'm gonna go get my jar and we're gonna put the comfrey in the jar. So here's my jar, and I'm gonna stuff as much of this as I can into here. Our jar is full. Now what we need to do is we need to fill it up with oil. And I'm gonna be using refined coconut oil. I like using coconut oil. It blends really well with other oils. It works really great in salves. It's wonderful for your skin. If you are allergic to coconut, like some people are, you can use other oils. Olive oil would be another good example of what you can use. So our jar right here is full. I'm just kind of using this as a plunger to get down in there and get out any air bubbles that might be in there. So we're gonna do that for a few minutes. And our last thing, putting the lid on, we're gonna cap it off, make sure the lid is really tight, and then we're gonna put it in our crock pot in our water. Well, one last thing that I do before I put something in a water bath canner or a double boiler, or in this case it's going to be the crock pot, I'm going to take my rings and I'm going to line them in the bottom because I don't want my jar sitting directly on the heat. And I just do it for safety precaution. You may not even need it, but it's just what I do. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it up the rest of the way and let it go. And once it all gets heated up really well, I'll probably just turn it on low and leave it like that all night long.
If you're interested in receiving a printable version of this Comfrey infusion recipe, sign up for our email mailing list, and Lacey's going to send those out very soon. See ya next time.